What is up, people of the world? It's me again, Alex Swimmer, aka AP3 Jumped, and welcome to another video review. I haven't done a video in like 4 weeks, but I just haven't made the videos I was working on. Basically, I have like 4 or 5 videos, including this one, left leading up to video 800. So I have to be very careful on exactly what videos I make leading up to video 800. So yeah, today's another this video is a doozy. This is a video I've been wanting to make. Like I wanted to make it like 2 weeks ago, but unfortunately that didn't happen, and I'll explain why here in a sec. But better late than never, I always say. Today I'm reviewing none other than the season 2 finale of Amphibia, known as True Colors. Now, there's a lot to get into with this episode and the story leading up to its release, but the reason, the main reason as to why this video was delayed, and really the only reason, is because I tried to get one of my friends to do a co-review of this episode with me, but I tried DMing them, on Twitter, but I tried several times, and unfortunately I wasn't able to get in contact with this person. So at that point, there was literally nothing I could do. So yeah, long story short, there's not going to be a co-review for this video, unfortunately, like I wanted there to be. But what can you do? I because I thought I couldn't do this video alone, but yeah. So this is the second time I'm doing an Amphibia review, because I had reviewed the season 1 finale back in 2019. Holy crap, that was a long time ago. And the way the episodes were released for Amphibia were different for season 1 and season 2. Season 1, they had episodes Monday through Friday for 5 weeks leading up to the finale. Season 2, on the other hand, lasted a whole year, actually. And it started last summer, I think, in 2020, and then the mid-season finale was like in around Halloween time, with its Halloween episode. I'm trying to remember what it was called, but that episode was great. And then the second half of season 2 started in like earlier this year. I'd say earlier in the spring or something like that. I can't exactly remember, but yeah, True Colors. This finale was really how you say, there was a lot of hype leading up to this finale, and just like season 1, I was very much looking forward to this finale. But unfortunately, it was supposed to premiere on early in May, but unfortunately that didn't happen. Disney delayed the episode for whatever reason. I still don't know why it was delayed. But as a result, the finale got leaked, and Matt Braley, the creator, he was pissed about that. So it was delayed until like May 22nd, the day before my birthday, actually. So I did not watch the episode until it was broadcast on television, because there are times where I've watched leaked episodes of The Lighthouse, and I had no problem with that back then, because those were just regular ass episodes that were leaked. Now with Amphibia, on the other hand, I'm not going to watch a leak of a season finale of something, because that would make me feel like a fucking asshole. So out of respect for the cast and crew and everybody involved, I waited until it was broadcast on TV before I actually watched it. So it's funny, I wasn't able to watch it until the next day, May 23rd, which is my birthday. So it was a great birthday present, I'll say that, because I already knew this finale was going to be good. And what was cool leading up to the finale was you had the voice actors, a lot of voice actors giving messages as their characters, telling them to wait patiently until True Colors is officially broadcast on TV. And that was really cool to see all the different characters telling viewers to wait until until it's properly broadcast on TV. Like that was really cool. There was all kinds of side characters that did that. You had Maddie, you had uh Grime, as well as a bunch of other characters who decided to take part in this, and that all happened on Twitter, and that was really cool to see. So yeah, amazingly, people were kind not to spoil the finale at all on Twitter as it was leaked, because yeah, I didn't see any spoilers at all, and uh, to anyone who had watched the show, that's that was really nice of um, and to anyone who may or may not have seen the episode leaked. It was really nice of you guys to keep all the details a secret. What I don't know how many people watched the episode as it was leaked. I don't know how many people did that. I most certainly did not, like I said. So but yeah, True Colors. So this finale was. I knew it was going to be good, but holy shit, it was even better than I expected, and it was so memorable too. Like the season one finale, like it really just it stuck with me. And watching the whole episode, it was it was comparable to what I experienced while watching Avengers: Infinity War. It was definitely Infinity War levels of what in the hell did I just watch by the time I finished by the time the episode was finished. And so yeah, like I said, this episode uh surpassed my expectations. There were things happened in this episode I didn't expect to happen. So now I'm going to get into spoilers. So yeah, major spoilers ahead if you haven't seen the episode yet by any chance. So now we are reaching spoiler territory. So if you have not seen the episode, you have been warned. So now we're in spoiler territory in 3, 2, 1. All right. Yeah, there was a whole lot of surprises and a whole lot of shocking moments in this episode. Now, at the beginning, I knew Sasha and Grime were going to like betray Anne and or her friends. That was literally the only thing I saw coming. Everything else, though, that happened, I did not expect. I was completely surprised. Um, just like the season one finale, this finale surprised me very much. But I'm going to stop comparing and contrasting finales now for the rest of the video. So, um, yeah, I forgot to mention there was even a warning for like the trailer for the finale saying that certain scenes may be too intense for younger viewers. And yeah, they were not exaggerating. I'll get to those things in a second. So, um, there was a lot of reveals too, and in terms of like the Calamity Box, and we get flashbacks. We get Marcy's flashbacks before, and in the human world before Marcy, Sasha, and Anne decide to go ahead and steal the Calamity Box, and King Andreas, I think he winds up being the antagonist in the episode by like the second half, and it was first hinted that he was an antagonist in like the mid season finale, where in the episode where Anne was going back to Wartwood, and then a couple episodes later. Um, King Andreas, his name slipped my mind for a second. He goes down to the basement of his castle and finds some kind of. He communicates with some kind of ferocious beast, and I'm like, what in the hell is going on? And so it's actually Sasha and Grime that figure out who King Andreas is really all about, and King Andreas reveals his motives, and everyone's shocked by that. And so it turns out Sasha and Grime aren't antagonists anymore, and they're actually like back on Anne's side. But it's not before Anne completely tells Sasha off, and she finally expresses how she has felt about her this whole time, and how she called out Sasha for being manipulative and this, that, and the other. And yeah, that was a really heated moment. And so there was another point where King Andreas and Marcy reveal some crucial bits of information where Marcy actually, because in the human world she read that the Calamity Box was could take you to other worlds, and she even and like as shown in the flashback, she didn't exactly believe in it at first, but due to her stressful home life, which wasn't elaborate on that much, so you can infer a little bit of context clues with that. But basically, Marcy, she was feeling isolated, and she didn't really want to be alone. So it's revealed that Marcy, she kind of sort of had Anne and Sasha take her to another. She used the Calamity Box to take them to another world on purpose. But Marcy, she like I said, she didn't think it would actually work. But to everyone's surprise, including Marcy, the Calamity Box actually did take them to another world, and the land of Amphibia. And so Marcy, poor thing, she's everyone is shocked by this, by the way, as Marcy is telling the truth, is revealing the whole situation, and Anne and Sasha are just completely taken aback. And if you look at their facial expressions, and you'll definitely see that. And so Marcy, poor thing, she was crying throughout the whole explanation, and she the bottom line for her was that she just didn't want to be alone. And yeah, I felt really sorry for her at the point, and I was really shocked. I was almost She did almost sort of like an antagonistic act, kind of, sort of. And but like I said, she didn't actually expect the Calamity Box to actually work and take them to another dimension. But yeah, I just felt really bad for Marcy at that point. I was shocked, but at her actions, but I still felt really sorry for her at the point. And there was a certain point where Anne said something like, in regards to her, Sasha, and Marcy, she said, all of us may have made mistakes, but that doesn't mean we can't, learn from our mistakes and still maintain our friendships. That's that's the gist of what she said. I don't remember the exact words that she said. And then there's a big climactic fight that ensues, and I'm not sure what I want to talk about next, but I at a certain point, Frobo, Polly's little robot friend, unfortunately, he straight up just dies and is killed by crushed by King Andreas, and it was either him or another one of his other frog robots. But Polly is just devastated by this, and it's at that point where she winds up sprouting legs, and she has legs now, and she can run like really fast. She's like, and yeah, holy shit! I was wondering if she was going to get legs or this soon into the series. I'm not sure if it was going to happen. Because I didn't think she would sprout any legs until, like, I don't know, like maybe season 3 or 4 or something like that. But yeah, So that was very unpleasant, a very it was saddening to see Frobo just go out the way he did, but it was a pleasant surprise to see Polly grow legs, and so that was really neat. But then at one point, uh, Andreas has he has Sprig holding him outside the window, and he's the son of a bitch. He drops him out the window, and then Anne she is just fucking mortified, and flashbacks with so, Jesus, I'm drawing a blank. It's at this point where shit really starts to get real. Now, first, Anne has flashbacks with her and Sprig, and there's a lot of flashbacks from like season 1 and season 2 from their very first interaction in Anne Beast, leading all the way up to that moment, and it's at that point where something that was probably that was one of the most shocking parts of the whole episode, where Anne she straight up goes Super Saiyan, and she just hair turns blue, twigs grow out of her hair, and then she becomes extra powerful. And then she, poor thing, she was screaming, "Give him back!" And she said that over and over, all the way up until she said it softly at first, but then she said it over and over again, all the way up until her full transformation. And then she gains all these fucking powers, like out of nowhere. And, but not out of nowhere. This is actually, really what the powers of the Calamity Box look like on full display, because as it was revealed throughout this season, all three girls, Anne, Sasha, and Marcy, each gained powers from the Calamity Box as they were teleported to the land of Amphibia, because in each of their respective temples that they went to in season 2, their eyes glowed their respective colors. For Anne, that would be blue. For Sasha, that would be pink. And for Marcy, that would be green, which I think is really cool. And we finally get to see the powers, Anne's powers that she got from the Calamity Box on full display, which I did not expect at all. And well, that was so shocking. And the music that accompanied that scene, oh my fucking god, that shit was emotional. And I was able to listen to just the song by itself on Twitter, because Matt Braley shared the song. It's a very emotional song, and it's a very powerful song to go along with a very powerful scene. And yeah, that was like I said, I completely did not expect Anne to go Super Saiyan slash go into the Avatar state. That also reminded me of when Aang would go into the Avatar state when he was emotionally distraught, and so and Aang even turns blue just like Aang did when he would go into the Avatar state. So. I believe the official name for that transformation is Super Saiyan, because I think even Matt Braley himself confirmed this. Don't quote me on that, but that's just a hunch on my part. But so afterwards, Anne kicks King Andrias' ass, and Marcy's able to get the Calamity Box to work, and so. The portal opens back to their own dimension, and Marcy is like she says to everyone, she says to Anne and Sasha, go ahead, save yourselves, and I'll catch up with you. And then another complete shocker, she straight up gets fucking like stabbed by King Andrias with his flame sword right through her fucking body. And the look on Marcy's face, her eyes are completely wide open. Her pupils like shrink to the size of a pinhead. And I'm just thinking, did Marcy just straight up get fucking murdered on a kids show? Like what? And so after that, at a certain point, the rest of the Planter family accidentally falls into the portal, which goes back to Anne's dimension. And so that also leaves Sasha and Grime behind. So at the end of the episode, Anne and the rest of the Planter family all wind up back in the human world. And then we get a little after credits scene. Until the after credits scene, I was like, oh my god, like this is it? Another cliffhanger, because at the end it said end of part 2, just like the season 1 finale read end of part 1. And I'm like, oh my god, I need more information. You're gonna leave me with another fucking cliffhanger that's even more dreadful than the last one? And so, but there was an after credits scene that showed the opening for season 3. And I'm like, okay. And it shows a lot. There's a lot of reveals in the season 3 opening too. Like, first we see Anne's new casual. Sorry, y'all. My camera literally just ran out of space right there, so I had to clear up some space before I started a new recording. Anyway, so in the season 3 opening, we finally see Anne's casual outfit, which it's about damn time we see her in her casual outfit. Because the whole time, her and Sasha and Marcy have still been wearing their school uniforms throughout this whole experience, and so yeah, the season 3 opening is awesome. And then at the end we see King Andreas, and then we see Marcy inside a life support tube, which is damn near identical to the life support tube that Luke Skywalker used on the planet Hoth in Empire Strikes Back, after he was attacked by the Wampa. Not Wampa. No, I get those mixed up sometimes. But yeah, that was just like that. So at least we know Marcy she's in very bad shape, but at least we know that she's still doing okay. And then after I saw the season 3 opening, I was like, okay, I finally got the answers I needed to hold me over until season 3. So, given that the fact that we already have an opening for season 3, I'm not sure how soon we're going to get season 3. And so, I have no idea. I'm just hoping we can get it soon at this point. So, seeing the after credits scene reminded me of the Back to the Future series, where at the end of part 2 we saw a trailer for the upcoming part 3, which production-wise, that Back to the Future part 3 was just around the corner. Back to the Future, the first one came out in '85, part 2 came out in '89, and then part 3 came out only a year later in 1990. So that's exactly what happened with Amphibia. At the end of part 2, we get a trailer for part 3. That's fucking cool. So based on that, I'm not exactly certain how soon we're going to get season 3, because at the beginning of the season 3 opening, it said this is only just the beginning. And I'm like, holy shit, how much more of the show or how much more of the season are we going to get? Because I thought it was going to have like a fixed, because I thought the end game for the whole series was going to be Anne and her friends returning home, which gave me sort of a prediction on exactly how long the series would last. Well, scratch all that. Even though Anne's home, this is just the beginning. And so, yeah. I'm very excited. So, yeah, that's my review for True Colors. Holy shit, this episode was fucking amazing. It was just chock full of surprises and really big moments, and I was by the end of it, I was just at a loss for words. I spent like the next 20 to I spent like the next 24 to 48 hours thinking about the episode like constantly, because it was constantly on my mind for like the next day or two. Because whenever I watch something so emotionally impactful, it just stays in my mind for like the next 2 days. So, yeah. This episode was fan-fucking-tastic. 10 out of 10. I would give it like a 12 out of 10 if I could. So yeah, like I said, I absolutely love this episode very much. It was chock full of surprises. It most definitely lived up to the hype, and all the spoilers were kept a secret very well, amazingly. So, uh, to anyone in the Amphibia fandom, thank you for keeping this episode a surprise. Because yeah, a lot of people worked very hard on this show, and it really shows. Get it? I swear I didn't. I just came up with that just now. So yeah, and the animation of the episode was great. The facial expressions were really just the facial expressions were perfect, because yeah, and the animation for when Anne turned, she went full on Super Saiyan. Her animation was way more fluent. It was like way more fluent for some reason during that whole sequence, and also as shown in the season 3 opening, we learned that Anne eventually learns how to use her full Calamity Box powers. At a certain point, we learned that she can use those at will, as shown in the season 3 intro. So yeah, so much to look forward to, and in the Amphibia series going forward, and I'm so glad I stuck around for the show, and season 2 was really great. A lot happened in season 2 as well. Yeah, so much shit happened in season 2, and it felt. It seems like it has more episodes than season 1, or at least it most certainly feels that way, because this season was year round and weekly, which I prefer actually. So that was really nice, and so anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked it, don't forget to subscribe, like the video if you liked it, and the engagement helps with putting me in the algorithm and whatnot, and ring the bell to be notified of future videos that I make, and first subscribe to the channel, then hit the bell to be notified of all videos that I make. That way you do not miss a single upload from me. So I don't know what else to say. So I think I'm done here. So stay tuned for I have another review for in the works within like the next couple days, and that is going to be a review for Infinity Train Book 4. So yeah, definitely look forward to that. And so I'm just, yeah, job well done. True Colors was fucking amazing. I was expecting the song by Cyndi Lauper to show up in the episode, but that didn't happen this time, because in the season 1 finale, we got that happened in the season 1 finale, but the song that played in that episode was Lean On Me by Bill Withers, which that was completely unexpected. And I was expecting that to happen again, but that didn't happen this time. I don't think it. I'm not sure how fitting it would have been in the episode, but the title is very fitting because everyone shows their true colors in the episode. Everyone who reveals who they really are and what they're all about. So, all right. Anyway, this was a long review. So, video 800 is coming very soon. So, I look forward to that, and hope you guys enjoyed my rambling. So, once again, I'm Alex Swimmer, aka AP3Jump. Thank you so much for watching until the end. That's it for me, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye. Oh, by the way, so if there's any like details that I missed, some of those were left up. I didn't explain every single last little thing. Some things were left out on purpose because for just, I don't know, make it easier on me. So yeah. By the way, Sprig survived that fall. Marcy's bird caught him, luckily. So yeah. I still don't know how to end videos. But I will say one thing. I hope you guys enjoyed my rambling. And my throat is fucking killing me. So I will leave you with that. See you soon. Goodbye.